Hi, Les from Retired and Living the Dream. Today's video is about dentists, dental treatment and how much it is in Thailand. Okay, there's not many things I'm scared of and there's not many things that I don't like, but dentist is one of them. Again, from a very young child, I had some bad memories about dentists, and that's always stuck with me. And I think a lot of people are scared of the dentists. So if you go to the dentist, everybody thinks it's going to hurt. And so I've lived here in Thailand now for 12 years, and I've never really been to a dentist for probably 18 to 20 years. Such is my dislike of going to the dentist. I avoid at every opportunity going to the dentist, but I had to go to the dentist. Technically not 18 or 20 years, 2 years really, because I had to go to the dentist to get a new crown. And I did this 2 years ago because the crown cracked and it fell off. So I had to go get a new crown, and at that dentist, again, it's like trying to find anywhere, dentists and things like that. You don't know how good the dentist is until you've actually been there. So we found a dentist here in Thailand, Rayong, and I just went in and I just said, I want just the crown doing, nothing else doing at all, just the crown replaced. So they looked at it and they said yes, they could do it. At the time, this was 2 years ago, it was 8,000 baht for the same one that I had in that before. But saying that, I'd had that in for 20 odd years and it never ever bothered me. So it was 8,000 baht, but she said she can't guarantee it. So if it cracked within a year, then it's going to cost me another 8,000 baht or so to get fixed. So then she offered this other one, which was 15,000 baht. And she said it's guaranteed, so if it cracks or breaks, they'd renew it for free. So at the time I thought, okay, why not get it done? So I agreed to pay the money and get it done. Now again, as I say, the dentist, I don't like it, but I've got to say it was pain-free. So I was happy when it was over and done with, and I left thinking that'll be another 20 years before I need to go to the dentist again. But 2 years later, the other crown cracked at the back of the tooth. So at the front of the tooth it looked okay, but it was cracked at the back, exposing the tooth again. I was a little bit concerned because, you know, the tooth was ground down to a peg and then the crown is placed over that. So I was worried just in case it was going to start rotting away or going bad. So that was a year ago when it happened. So when I went back to the UK, I had a small cavity. I could feel it with my tongue on one of my teeth, and it just got bigger and bigger for the 3 months I was there. And I thought, I've got to go and get something done. I've got to go and get my teeth looked at, no matter what it's going to cost or the pain, things like that, because a cavity is going to turn into a bigger problem than just getting a cavity filled. So I went back to the same dentist that I went to 2 years or so ago, and I've got to say I wasn't very happy at the second time that I went to the dentist. The dentist looked and they did a filling and cleaning my teeth, 2,600 baht to do that, and I was happy at that. So then I said to him about the other crown, how much was that to get replaced? And they looked and they said, oh, it's going to start at 16,000 baht. I said, start at 16. I said, the last time I was here 2 years ago, it was 8,000, started at 8,000. And there was a bit of a translation problem because I was telling my wife was talking to them, they were talking to my wife, and my wife translating. So basically what they said, it starts now at 16,000 and it goes up. So that's just starting at 16,000. So I guess that's just for the cheapest tooth. And then if you want the porcelain one, the guaranteed one, it's going to cost a lot more than 16,000. So I decided I didn't like the attitude of the staff. So we cancelled the crown and we went looking for another dentist. So thankfully one of my subscribers who just moved around the corner from me suggested a different dentist, and it was actually a lot closer than the one in Rayong Centre. So we went and had a look, and I was very, very impressed in Nai Rai part of Rayong. Ultra modern, ultra clean, ultra just looked absolutely a brilliant dentist. Thankfully the dentist could speak good English, and I went in there and she had a look. We can do a crown for you for 12,000 baht, which is sort of the same crown that I already had. And as that lasted over 20 years, I said, okay, go ahead with that. So they made the appointment, and today was the day that I went to the dentist, and he took an x-ray. I was in the chair for an hour and a half. Hated every single minute of it because I'm all tense and because I just don't like dentists, the noise and working inside your mouth. But I've got to say, no pain whatsoever. They injected my gums as obviously as they would do, so I didn't feel any pain anyway. Took the old crown off and put a copy crown on there until the new crown is made. But the meticulous attention to detail was brilliant. The crown was on, it was off, a little bit of grinding, it was on, it was off. I was doing bite tests, chew tests, and this is just for the copy of the crown. So second to none as far as dental treatment. And I go back on the 18th of January, so it's like 6 weeks away. That's because he's busy doing what he's doing, and we go away on holiday, so we keep missing each other as far as time's concerned. And he said, no problem, the crown will last you for the 5 or 6 weeks, no problem, just don't eat anything very, very tough with the crown because it may come off. So the cost of this, what is the cost, people are going to be asking. So for the cleaning and the cavity fill in the first dentist, that was 2,600. And the second, the crown, was 12,000 baht, including the x-ray. So I paid the 6,000 baht today, and I paid the other 6,000 baht when the crown is done. So how much would it cost for a crown and some dental work back in the UK or America or Canada? Leave your comments down below. Is it cheap to have the work done in Thailand? And that was a roughly cost of £280 for a crown. Thanks very much for watching. Give it a like if you like it. Give it a don't like if you don't like it. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe, it'd be very, very nice. And thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.